only joking. I am Fred.
I wanna be your A-team. I wanna be your endgame, endgame. Big reputation, big reputation. Ooh, you and me, we got big reputations. And you heard about me. Ooh,
Hey George,
I got some big
bottoms up.
Big reputation, big reputation. Ooh, you and me.
You said. I'll write you up.
About you. Ooh, you like the bad ones too.
You so dope, don't overdose. I'm so stoked. I need a toast. We do the most. I'm in the ghost like I'm whipping the boat. I got a reputation, girl, that don't precede me. I'm a call away whenever you need me. I'm on the cheap side, come to the A side. I got a bad bar for soldiers, what they like. You love it, I love it too, cause you my type. You hold me down and I protect you with my life.
And again, the way we hear it says, you're doing just fine on your own.
Are
you not currently dating Dean Thomas?
I don't wanna miss you
How much for this?
like the other girls do. I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna be drinking on the beach with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Harry Potter fan 15, and today we're reacting to a That Vegan Teacher video called Why Cocomelon Made Me Cry. Yeah, let's get started.
Hello students, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be reviewing a channel called Cocomelon. It has 116 million subscribers. That's a lot of little kids who are watching this content. So let's hope that this channel is teaching them properly. Let's have a look at what they are teaching these kids. Okay, hold on one second there. What do I see? Okay, we're talking about a sheep first of all. Okay, we're talking about Baba Black Sheep, so let's hope that there's no discrimination here. We were hoping that they're going to be nice to the sheep anytime that there's a sheep and not treating them like objects. So, okay, that's one thing. And one thing about this farm that strikes me right away that I find kind of odd is that farms like this, rarely exist anymore. Big corporations have taken over and they have taken the land and they have these massive farms where they keep the animals in tight confined quarters or crammed together, and they are used as objects and not treated very well. So right away, this is kind of an old-fashioned way of teaching kids about animals. You know, old McDonald's farm, that type of thing. It just doesn't exist anymore. By far, the vast amount of animals on this planet are used. They are eaten, they are worn, they are abused, and we must learn how to teach kids better than this. So I'm going to give them an X for this, but I'll give them a check mark because they're at least talking about animals, so that's good.
I'm gonna give you an X because nobody really cares about what you're talking about.
Animals, so that's good. Let's see how it goes. Oh, what's going on? All right, so we have a little kid here coming to do something to the sheep, and clearly this sheep is not happy and trying to get away. So this sheep knows what's going on. The sheep has clearly been abused in some way by this kid before, or is definitely not happy to see this child. So what has this child done? Let's give this an X again.
The kid is just going to clean it. I thought that would be obvious since the bucket has soap in it and a sponge. I'm gonna give you an X2, vegan teacher.
Not too happy about the way this is going.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, this is not okay. So the song is Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? And the sheep is clearly saying, no, I don't have any wool for you. The wool belongs to me. Leave me alone.
I'm very sorry, Vegan Dora, but last time I checked, if sheep have too much wool on them, they will get heat stroke, depending on like how cold it is outside. And just looking at the background of that Cocomelon video, it's spring. If that sheep doesn't get sheared, it's going to get heat stroke. Well, it could be summer in that video too, but like, that sheep is gonna get heat stroke. So, just for not knowing that, I'm gonna give you another bad mark.
Oh, I don't have any wool for you. The wool belongs to me. Leave me alone. Why are we having this scene here anyway? 3 bags full? You have 3 bags full of wool? No. This is not okay. This is exactly what I'm worried about.
3 bags full.
All right, so we got the sheep that's trying to get away,
For the master.
and the child is trying to stop the sheep. Sheep's not happy. The sheep is not consenting to this. So let's put another X here. This is not a game that the sheep is playing. It's not a game of tag.
1 for the dame.
1 for the what? And 1 for the dame? What are you talking about? You're going to take the sheep's wool and you're just going to give it away to random people? Sheep's wool belongs on them. We need to stop breeding sheep into existence and breeding them in such a way that they have more and more and more wool just so we can steal it from them. And then there's this lie that people tell. They say, oh, we need to shave the sheep because otherwise they'll be uncomfortable. No, what we need to do is stop breeding sheep to begin with. Stop creating.
They will get uncomfortable though, and they will get heat stroke if they don't get sheared. So,
Animals just for the purpose of using them, taking from them, stealing from them, eating them, creating sadness within their families by separating them, murdering them.
1 for the little boy who lives down the.
What? Why does the little boy who lives down the lane need to have some kind of wool from a sheep? How would you like it if somebody came and just started taking off
it's a song.
your hair off your head without consent? I think you'd be running away too. Giving this another X.
Lane. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3.
So this sheep is so scared that the poor thing, she runs into a ladder and gets herself hurt trying to escape. This is not okay either.
3 bags full.
What's funny about that? You just caused this harm to this sheep by chasing her.
It's a baby. They laugh at everything. Like, literally everything.
And trying to do something to her that she doesn't want. And when she has a bucket that falls on her and she's full of paint, your first reaction is to laugh? This is messed up.
It's a baby. Babies laugh at everything. I thought you would know that since you have children. And probably grandchildren.
I'm not okay with this. We are not teaching kids the proper morals. No. All right, so far you have only 1 check mark and 7 X's. Yeah.
Well, they're doing better than you are. You have 0 good marks. You know, just because you're kind of annoying and you're not doing your research, I'm gonna give you another actually 2 more bad check marks.
Baba Blue Sheep, have you any wool?
What has this child got in his hands a lasso, a kind of a weapon with which to catch this innocent animal? No, another X.
Yes, sir, 3
What are you
bags
doing?
Vegan teacher, you have a dog, right? Well, if you're saying that animals don't like getting lassoed, then why do you put a leash on your dog? Like, I get you don't want it to run away, but you also don't want other people who live on farms and have like sheeps and cows and stuff. They don't want their animals to run away. So if you want farm animals to be free, then like to not be lassoed, then why have a leash for your dog? What's the point?
Trying to catch the animal says no, shakes this away. How would you like it if somebody tried to lasso you and tried to pin you down and take your hair? Another X for Coco Melon. Coco Melon, so far you're not doing very good. I'm not impressed.
I'm gonna give you like 6 X's because you're still kind of being annoying. By the way, vegan teacher, I'm using Crayola markers and they're not vegan. That's 6 X's. I mean 9 X's. 0 good ones. 0.
Would you like it if somebody tried to lasso you and tried to pin you down and take your hair? Another X for Coco Melon. Coco Melon, so far you're not doing very good. I'm not impressed.
One for the master, one for the day, one for the little.
Now the sheep has to try to stop the lasso with her hands because
Vegan teacher, last time I checked, sheep don't have hands.
it's coming at her face. More attacks. Attacking animals is not okay. Leave animals the fuck alone.
Boy,
Swearing. That's 11 bad marks. I forgot to add one of the bad marks earlier. I did 1 bad mark instead of 2. Anyways, vegan teacher, that's 11 bad marks, 0 good marks. So far, Coco Melon's beating you.
boy who lives down.
Again? Look at this sheep's face. Do you think that this sheep wants this to happen? No. The message is clear. I don't consent to this. I don't want this.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why vegan teacher is the vegan version of Dora. Well, part of the reason why. The other reason is because her and Dora both force something on people. Dora forces a language on people. She forces veganism on people. And the other reason is that her and Dora both seem to think that humans and animals are the exact same thing. We're mostly different than animals.
Down the lane.
Again? No. I guess this is how this is going to go then. This is just going to go on and on and on like this. Is that right?
Bob Blue Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
So now the sheep is still running away, trying to get away from the lasso and from this child who is trying to hurt her, that she runs into and bumps into a cow and falls into a bush. Now she's going to be injured again. How would you like to be running and then just fall into a bush full of twigs that are jabbing into you? Another X.
The as a child, that kid probably doesn't know that it's hurting the animal.
Parents who show this to children, first of all, I think this show should be banned. But the reason for that is that kids are not being taught to look at this stuff with a critical eye. Now, it would be one thing if you have a parent who says, "Hey, let's watch this show," and maybe the tune is fine, maybe the melody is fine, it's an old melody, but you must, as parents, teach your children that speciesism is the first form of racism and that this is wrong. You must stop the show and say, "Oh, that's not nice. Don't hurt the sheep. Don't make a lasso and try to catch animals." That's how parents must treat these kinds of shows. So let's have a look at what actually happens in the wool industry.
I'm just gonna skip this, well, most of this.
To teach important than you teach, where they have at a young hour in order to believe around the world in all of the countries that you.
Why would you call it don'twatch.org?
All right. So Coco Melon has clearly failed.
At least they did better than you did. You got, like, so many bad check marks and literally 0 good ones.
Coco Melon, you must not show animals being treated this way. Parents who watch this show, make sure that you tell your kids. You stop the video often and you look at everything that they're doing. If you see any ingredients such as eggs in recipes that they are cooking.
Vegan Dora, vegan Dora, vegan Dora.
You see milk, you remind kids we don't use eggs. We use an egg replacer. And you can find all of these things on Bosch.tv. You can find all kinds of recipes on Bosch.tv. Also, if you ever see in this show that they are eating animals, make sure you tell your kids, we don't eat animals. It's wrong to put them in school lunches. It's wrong to use them as ingredients.
Dora, I am very, very sorry for comparing you to that vegan teacher. Like, you deserve so much better than being compared to, like, not that I like Dora, but, like, well, Dora deserves a lot better than being compared to that vegan teacher.
You ever see any milk being shown in this show, either taken from a cow or poured from a carton, remind children that milk does not belong to us. We are not baby cows. Cow's milk is for baby cows. We drink soy milk or oat milk. That's what a civilized society does. I want to thank you for watching today. And unfortunately, I don't think that the show succeeded. Speciesism is the first form of racism, so let's make sure that this show changes. Either it be canceled or it changes. They must have vegan versions of this show. They must show families that are vegan. And they must retract all of the other videos that they've put up there or write disclaimers on there like, we do not support this. Something like that has to be done. Ban Coco Melon. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet.
Okay, vegan teacher, I'm gonna give you 1 good mark because I don't like Coco Melon.